Hi guys, so today we are going to be playing Pakistan and we're going to form the Mughal Empire. So we got Pakistan first try. This is going to be a easy game I think, because like all I do is take over India. I'm a superpower, light work. But so to begin with, I need to make sure India doesn't take me over, and India's a player. How amazing. So let's start with 4 electronic factories because I need the money. I could just like focus on getting a tech, no, a trading economy first, and then I can focus on a more tax-based economy, because once I take over India, tax is a way to go. And I might swap to democracy. It depends around the other superpowers. I'm currently stacking up on resources like tungsten, gold, iron. It did bring me into a slight deficit, but I should survive for a while. I'll decrease military spending to help like make the deficit less important. I'm gonna justify Maldives and some like Gulf countries, so I can get all the territory and I can also get the money, because when you take over a country, 75 millions in the bag, which I can need to make more factories and make me richer. So for tech, I'll go research, infantry and tank. I'll decide where I want to go later, because tanks are the best for taking out India, so I think I might just stay tanks. Because India, and if India declares on me and they have troops, then tanks are going to smoke them. But if they have tanks, it's over for me. Yeah, so that's kind of sad, but I'm going to send my troops out now. I don't know if I should go straight for the Maldives. I guess there's more countries in the Gulf to take, so it makes more sense to go for the Gulf. But I also don't want to leave my country and then India attack, so let's get a non-aggression pact, you know what I'm saying? And now we've got electronics, so let's, okay, yeah, they stole all the cells. Who am I going to sell this to now? India accepted, how nice. Okay, we're selling some electronics, not a lot, which is kind of peak because I need the electronics. So I think instead of selling to these countries, I might just sell to the internal market to give me the most money. Because these countries do give money, but I'm not selling one to every single country, that's so long. I mean, it will help me get more tech, more money, but money's not that much of a problem. I've still got like 60 left. Ooh, so close. If I make a few more factories, then I can sell internal and get like the bonuses. So let's just send them straight to the Gulf and declared Qatar and Bahrain. And let's check out Europe. Okay, so it's this, yeah, I don't really care about Europe. Turkey declared war with Syria, so Turkey's a player. I've got 60, I guess I'll sell 35, I'll sell half of it, so, just in case when I make civilian factories, I'll have some money left. Okay, our eco's decent now. It's gonna get even better though. Now, I'm gonna take out Bahrain and Qatar to give me that extra money, you know what I mean? I know Saudi might get annoyed if I take him because they can't form the Gulf whatever union or something. But Saudi doesn't seem like that much of a threat. I don't know if they're a player, and I really can't be asked to check. Bahrain is surviving, and I think they might win, so I might need actually. Okay, no, it's turning in my favor now, so I think these guys can just go for Qatar. So let's declare Qatar. Okay, yeah. What is this racism? Move your troops. Okay, so I'll take out Bahrain first, and then go for Qatar. So let's just wait a bit and then go for Qatar. And there we go. Oh my god, Bahrain, spawn more troops. I love Bahrain. Such an amazing country, Where are they pulling these troops out of? They're like 1C big. They do not deserve all this manpower. And there, send terms, force peace, we got Bahrain. Give me that extra 70 million. Let's declare on Qatar. Send those troops to just go chill in Qatar. And now let's just find UAE and yeah, let's just get some factories now. So in terms of factories, what do I need? I think these two I'll probably make steel, actually motor, and then I'll make these two. Yeah, I'll make bigger factories steel. So these two can be steel. I don't know if there's enough steel. I'll also make fertilizer, and let's make this one civilian because I need the money from the civilian factories. And Qatar's gonna be gone soon, which means that I'm gonna get that extra money. And there we go, another extra 75 million. So let's build, what should I build here? Maybe another fertilizer, because we don't have a lot of fertilizer. Let's build another civilian in Karachi, since Karachi is a huge city. So yeah, we're just gonna, like, we'll chill now. Now, I'm taking out the UAE to get the extra oil and money, because I need oil, everyone needs oil. And those are 110k troops, I'm gonna go send them to take out little islands. If that troops I sent to UAE fail, there's nothing I can do, because I don't really know if I can be bothered to send more troops. But I do have enough civilians now, so okay, there's no one I can sell to. Maybe Mexico I can sell a bit, 215. India is trying to max out factory maxing, but they're red, so that means they're not doing a good job at factory maxing, unlike me, bro. My empire is gonna be humongous, but my eco is gonna be even better. So let's just get more civilian factories, put 2 there, and that'll give me so much more money. But I also need money to take out to get the civilian factories, so I need money to get money, as you can see. Let's also try to go for Maldives, because I think I might have declared a bit too early, because they might just like spawn a massive army and just smoke me. They've allied with China and Japan, so let's try ally with China so we can get the buffs, and we can also just break the ties and just take out India. So then we got no threats, but we have no tungsten too. I hate tungsten, it's so sad. But my guys are still traveling the seas, and these guys won in the UAE, so they can quickly take that over. Egypt is smoking Syria and that land. I could go for Afghanistan now. Worst case scenario, Iran comes and attacks, but I don't think that's gonna happen soon. So let's get some policies, you know. I think I'm gonna get a favor the political elite, because I can afford the corruption, because I've got a chief judge now, which is going to make me beautiful. Actually, let's just double check. And yeah, okay, we're still losing, so it's good. We're chilling now. That means we're going to get a lot more political power, which is going to make me even more stronger. Even stronger, no more, yeah. So you know what I mean. India, I've still got a non-aggression pact with them, because I still don't want to fight India. I'm not prepared. I think tanks are the best though, so I'm gonna go into tank tech, and let's just fix up my economy now. So we're doing good. Now my economy's on steroids. 6th ranking, I'm above Brazil, which means I'm literally really rich now. So I can start developing soon. I've also taken over a lot of islands, which is going to give me even more money to fund my development. I'm going to go for these little island nations like Mauritius, Seychelles. I've taken them out, and I'm also going to go for more. Egypt's literally on steroids too, and I'm developing my country. Look at this, it's literally gonna be fully yellow soon, which is gonna make me even richer. So my eco is going crazy right now, 6 million a day, and we can increase spendings too. I'm also going into tank tech, because I know tanks terrible for taking out Afghanistan, perfect for taking out India. So you see this contrast. I think we're just gonna have to sacrifice it and just do tanks, because we need India. India is more important than Afghanistan. We can take, once we take out India, then we'll become crazy rich and take out Afghanistan later. Egypt does want the Gulf things, but they said they'll give me like 500 million, so I'll just take it. But they might take a while, because I'm gonna be in war for a while after I take out Mauritius. Indonesia is a player now, and they want an alliance, which I'm not gonna give. As let's check where they are on the rankings quickly. So 6th, the 10th. I'm 6th, the 10th. Yeah, no, I'm like tiny little country, so weak, and I'm ahead of them. I'm gonna surpass some really big superpowers soon. The Ethiopian Empire is expanding. I feel like they're gonna be a threat soon. And guys, Kazakhstan's a player. They're just not resource hogging. Oh, look at the development. Ethiopia's developed too. And guys, by the way, Ukraine took over Russia. I don't think Russia was a player in the first place. China-Korea war is going crazy, but Korea's burning to the ground, so there's really nothing that Korea can do. But China's stab should be hurt with that. And my guys might fail in Mauritius, which is really sad. I'm still earning 6 mil a day, which is making my eco look beautiful, as I'm getting most of it. This is like split between tax and trade. My stability is 64%, so I don't think it's worth going to high taxes right now. Let's make sure these guys land first, because another 10k is going to cause a problem. And China, yeah, this is the Korea War. It's looking so developable. Why is there planes everywhere? And India's just doing nothing. I think that, are they eco-maxing? Let's see. Not really. China's ahead of USA. That might be a problem. That means I think it's gonna be an Asia-dominated game, because how is USA being below China as a democracy? That's kind of embarrassing. While China's being burnt down by Korea, that's gonna be a big problem. I'm also selling a lot of consumer goods to give me that extra tax benefits. Makes me OP. And Mauritius is still taking a while to take out, but I'm also getting a lot of money too, which means my economy is going crazy. But I'm gonna have to take out India too soon. Realistically, India's gonna have to get gone. So is there any more policies I need? Neutrality Act's kind of good. It gives plus 25% base stability, plus 25% taxes, but it does take out a lot of my political power, which is not good. And Poland is taken out Germany. Poland's gone crazy. Ukraine is not high in the, oh my god, Japan, I'm below Japan, but Egypt's ahead of me, which is, Egypt's doing decent, I would say, because they've taken over Turkey and all of the Middle East really. So Mauritius is gonna fall in 3, 2, 1. Oh yes. Okay, now let's prepare to war for India, or we'll take Afghanistan first, and after I get these developments. Guys, so I'll give you a quick update. I declared in Afghanistan, Iran declared before me. Iran had quicker troops, and I had tanks. Yeah, so you'd imagine how tanks in the mountains went. He took all the land. It's not really that interesting, but I've also taken a lot more islands, and I'm going to take out Christmas Island in 1 second. I'm also going to try to take out India too. I've stacked up quite a bit of money so I can spam out tanks and take out India, because I want this to be a quick war where I just take over India really quickly, take over Bangladesh. Iran cedes it to me, then I form, and then my stab can go down nice and quickly, and then I max, eco-max, develop, be first, and become literal or farmer, the goat. I'm also going to justify in Bangladesh, but it might be a problem that whatever it is. Yeah, so now Egypt is offering 500 million for those little countries, which I really don't care about, so I'll give them to you. I'll give them to them after I take out India. But India might have like a lot of troops, and if the troops even have tech at all, that might be a problem. So let's just collect my troops, and we'll put them, let's put them on the border so all the troops can go straight at them, and just do that. So Japan wants to white peace. I have a feeling this war's gonna take a while, so I guess I don't really care about Japan or China, so I'll just leave them out. But I also don't want to get back like attacked from behind by Iran, because Iran has troops and they've got mountains. Troops and mountains, crazy duo combo, OP. Okay, let's speed this up now, guys. Okay, so let's speed this up now. I'm also gonna accept an alliance with China, because I don't want to deal with China. China knows that I'm strong now, so they've allied me. I remember how they betrayed me in the beginning, but it's not a big deal, as they probably saw me as just like a guy, an annoying person. So I'll trust China now, and that's gonna make me a lot more powerful while I take India. There's no threats, so it's nice. India's slowly falling. I'm just using a lot of tanks. I've got like 11k tanks to take out India. India's, the way the troops just spam out is so annoying. 700k troops on one city. I'm so happy I don't need that city. But as I can force peace here, I'm asking Iran to see it, and Iran's just ignoring me, which is going to be a problem, a really big problem, which I cannot be asked to deal with. I'm also taking out Bangladesh at the same time, and India's gone, which is nice. Bangladesh is also getting folded really quickly. I got 2 billion from taking out India. That's really important, as that means I can develop India. And taking out Bangladesh, this is not fun, because I basically have to go under the sea to take him out, because I cannot take out that 500 stack. I've asked Iran to cede so much. This guy is ignoring me, but Pakistan's really developed too, which means my eco is handling all of this population. Even without the forming, we're still chilling. and I could not force peace Bangladesh, so I just have to wait a bit, as this is this is really sad. But my tanks are on steroids, and now Bangladesh is gone. So I'm also gonna give Mamluk those lands, which I do not care about now, and I'm just fixing up some trades right now. I'll show you my eco in 1 second after I just handle this deficit, deal with all my money issues, as I'm currently am 4th. But Iran just doesn't want, Iran just keep ignoring me, which means I'm gonna break ties and probably have to declare them. And Poland exploded, so that's that. And let's get some more leaders. So I'm gonna get even better leader, and yeah, it's calm now. I'll just wait here and take out Iran once I can justify. I'm gonna try to get Australia wants to join the war, and I'm getting shipyards too. Now it's time to develop India. So I'm gonna use a lot I use 2 billion, all my income, to develop India. Me, Australia, are preparing a massive war with Iran, so that's gonna be good. And that, yeah, Ethiopia is crazy developed, and India's slowly developing. Oh no, is it gonna look ugly? I don't know if I was like a 200 million short, so that might make India look like a mess, and that's gonna be very annoying, and that means I'm not gonna look at the city here for a while. So it's slow. Oh no, oh no, is that it? I think that's it. That might be a problem. But look at this territory. Wait, okay, Kazakhstan took over Iran. That's really sad. That means all of my efforts and war efforts against Iran are gone. Australia still kind of wants to go back to war with Kazakhstan, but Kazakhstan said he's gonna cede to me. But so there's no point. Kazakhstan said he's gonna cede, so why would I fight for no reason? It doesn't make sense. After I've formed, that means I'll integrate all of that land, and my eco is gonna go on crazy steroids again. It's gonna be even better than it is now. I think currently I'm like 4th or 3rd, because China is higher ranking than me. Ethiopia is lower, I remember I'm richer, and USA is, oh no, Ethiopia is high. USA is not doing good. Like, what is this? Why are they so low? Ethiopia is taking out a large chunk of land, and Algeria's just doing nothing. Useless Algeria. Probably, I don't even know what's happening. I think they don't even know if they're a player. But okay, there we go. He ceded, and now long live the Mughal Empire, the true heirs to Timur. We've brought the mighty Muslim rule in India again, and this time it shall not be stopped, or something like that. And now look at this city tier. Now I can just chill out and develop. China and Kazakhstan are arguing because Kazakhstan told China that his country is run by a little girl. So a war might break out just for that reason. How funny, these people. And guys, don't worry, it's not over yet. I'm gonna go into a massive world war, and it's gonna be nuclear. Don't worry. And 30 million. That's nice, but I still don't have resources. How ironic. Look at Ethiopia, 4th. Wait, does that mean I'm a superpower? I'm 2nd. Oh my god, I blitzed USA. That means I need Ecomax now and beat China and reclaim my spot as the #1, the true empire which deserves to be #1. Forget China. Look at me, 290 population. I think China has more, but that doesn't matter. And yeah, the war's not gonna happen, guys. I don't think China and Kazakhstan are actually gonna go to war. How sad. Now Pakistan's getting a lot more developed, so that's gonna make me even richer. I'm also gonna develop even more. Kazakhstan's gonna leave, sadly, but it doesn't really affect me. They were a decent ally. They gave me Afghanistan. They're good ally. Better than China, USA. China, USA kind of useless, but me, China are just becoming really strong and becoming crazy. But Ukraine Kazakh war is gonna happen, which is crazy. And I'm still 2nd. You know, after all this development, everything, I'm still 2nd. Ooh, financial analyst. I guess this is my tech. Eco-tech, I have not done anything. I also need to get more development, so archaeology, architecture, or something like that. I need to get that, and that's going to give me more tech. I'm 1st now, let's go, guys. So basically, Kazakhstan took over Ukraine and exploded. I'm also way richer than China now. Like, it's not even a test. I've got billions which I don't know what to do with as I've fully developed. India's slowly getting developed too, so I'll just start doing infrastructure because more money, I guess. And let's look at this CTR. It's gonna be blue in 1 second. I'm also gonna take out whatever this is. Was it Suravia Empire? But Japan, I'm asking them they want to form. They really, I don't know. I don't think they do, because China said they're not gonna give over Taiwan, which means Japan is not forming. It's kind of sad at the same time, but that's just how it is. That's what happens when you're not me, bro. I'm literally the strongest. I'm also sending out quite a large army to take out Sylvia. But what do you expect? I'm literally so powerful. I'll take them out and then I'll max develop them too, which will make me even more solidify my powers the strongest, because I'm richer than China. Light work, the strongest. I'm literally on the world throne. So, but Asia is dominating. USA is still useless. And now you know what time it is. Time to absolutely brutally massacre the Suravians. And I'm also going to justify in Argentina because I need some influence over the empires. I'm also going to get up my infrastructure because it's not that bad, but it could be better. You know, I'm also going to send quite a few million troops to take out the south Argentinian land, which Suravia is slowly falling. Slowly falling, and I'm still on the world's throne as the first, the strongest, the richest too. Once the unrest goes down, then I can develop my country and make me even richer. As you can see, I am just slowly just maxing out my economy, and I can get some more policies soon. I think I might get, because I'm liberalism, just to because I was eco-maxing, I've got so much money now. I think I'll swap out and go to non-aligned, because I do not want the crazy war exhaustion and all that stuff. It's kind of annoying, but now I'll just skip because there's really nothing interesting happen except me maxing out my development. Taking out Argentina was so easy, but there's also a war's gonna start soon because I need some war. Yeah, that's just it. Now, me and China tried to take out Kazakhstan and all their land because I wanted, but they puppeted it. So, which means that I can't take their land. I can only take out Kazakhstan and release the others as independent countries, which is so annoying. But I also took out Turkey. South African Japan is getting uranium enrichment. Everyone's starting to get nuclear now, which is not good because a nuclear winter is gonna come, and I do not have nukes. I'm gonna be pretty late to the nuclear party, but I've got money, so hopefully it's enough. Because I'm still first, I'm the strongest, of course. China was the strongest, but now I am, as you can see. And Spain is gonna get taken over by South African Union, which is crazy. I don't know why they want them. But I do want to take over Russia, Ukraine and the Balkans. As you can see, that is a nuke flying to Paris from South African Union. They have some crazy nukes. These are my colonies down here. I don't think I recorded them. But China's also got African colonies. But this was pointless, so I'll just skip to the peace treaty because I gained no land. Really sadly. But I'm still first in the ranking, so that's what matters. Yeah, so quick update, I had too much money and we're just getting nukes now. But I'm so late to the nuclear party. I've got like no nukes, it's so sad. I'm also going to take out Japan because free land, what can I say? China wants our homeland, so that's really sad, but it's okay. China can have the homeland. I don't really care about the homeland. I just want the colonies down south. As China's going to add me to the war. Actually, wait, no, I've already peaced out. Yeah, so we're chilling now, we're just getting nukes. And also, against Kazakhstan, I started to adopt a more nuclear strategy. All of Kazakhstan's uranium was bought out by the South African Union. China got a large amount and he gave it to the South African Union, which is really sad, really sad. Guys, I know you've been yearning for war, so let's run it. I'm gonna go against Algeria and just take out Algeria, which is, I just need more control if I want to go for South Africa later. because I don't really actually want to go South Africa, but I'm going for Algeria now. Oh no. So yes, this is crazy. It's absolute. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, South Africa's been waiting for an excuse to declare on me. That's what's happened. That is what happened. I've sent all my nukes. He sent all of his, and all my nukes might get destroyed. But ooh, this is pain. He nuked a huge stack. I'm just gonna I'm gonna burn Algeria. I've got a huge chunk of bombers, but my eco is crushed. Look at that, war exhaustion 10. I'm still third in the rankings, but I dropped from 1 to 3, and he's sending more, which is crazy. I'm thinking about white peacing here, but no, I will win this war. How dare he try and do it? I will make sure that I win, bro. What is this? This is racism. I got jumped. And yeah, my allies, China's doing nothing to help me, but he said he'll join in, so that's good, because China's the only one that actually borders him, and my eco is struggling. I'm just gonna, but oh my god, he's getting troops up there. I'm not really sending any troops, so I don't really care about Algeria that much. I thought it was just gonna be a civ. Oh, okay. NAU left me, betrayed me, severed treaties, tiles, whatever it is. I'm just gonna burn Algeria to the ground while I fix my economy, because what is this? I'm gonna go bomb South African Union now, because how dare they do this to me? Oh no, Cambodia declares independence, civil unrest, we're sending all our bombers there, another independence movement. This is not looking good, but the best thing is I've got 200 billion. So no matter what, I will survive this. China better stay with us. Because Turkey, oh no. Turkey declaring independence is the worst thing that could have happened. Now I've got nowhere to attack Algeria from. That's really sad. Let's just bomb all his silos, because I've got bombers and he doesn't. Ha ha ha. China's actually attacking, so this was winnable right now. But my economy is really amazing. What can I say? Bombing his silos is probably the best bet, because look at this bombers. He's got more new. Oh my, how does he? It's because he took all of Kazakhstan's uranium. That's why he's so rich. And Bangladesh. Oh no. Hopefully, if India declares independence, then it's over for me, because that Thailand. Oh no. China, I'm just telling China that I will survive, because I don't want China to abandon me. And I'm not even focusing on Algeria at all. I'm just bombing these South Africans. This war is gonna kill me, but I will survive. I will survive. Oh no. And this late in the game, my eco's not gonna handle it. 6% stability, by the way. As this war seems winnable now. I'm bombing South Africa. South Africa's crushed. Algeria's crushed. But then, the worst bit. China abandoned me. China actually abandoned me. I've got no uranium. And I've got a traitor. China left me. They haven't left me at this point, but they will leave me. I can see it in the chats. They don't care. USA left, China left. The three-partite alliance, the three strongest, betrayed me. I see how it is. China cares for his economy. He says he cannot handle the war, so he's gonna leave. I'm 4th ranking. I've fallen so far down. There's only a few cities were bombed. My stability is rising though. My war exhaustion's decreasing. At this point, victory seems impossible, because although my economy is not that bad, I have no good place to attack Algeria, and that's gonna be my biggest downfall. All I have is bombers. I've got no nukes. He's gonna out nuke me. What can I do? What can I do indeed? That's when it came to me. That's when I know. Because here's when I realized China is gonna leave me. I'm gonna have to destroy his economy. I cannot destroy him. Vietnam declared independence. More countries declaring independence. Corruption increasing. Low deficits. Everything's going as bad as it can. But I'm spamming infantry here. And this is China hasn't fully wiped peace yet. But South Africa's gone. I've bombed their country to the ground. China hasn't done anything. They've pushed in, they've done nothing. They've just held the ground. I've bombed it. China was kind of useless in this war when I started to think about it, because I'm the one with the bombers. What did China do? China didn't even have nukes. China's so far behind. But China will have a better economy than me, because what do you expect? I've been being nuked. And look, here comes another nuke straight for my country. I don't even care at this point. 10 nukes back. China gave him 10 nukes. China could have used those nukes here, but they gave them back to him. It's so tragic, you know. These Chinese traitors. How could they do such a thing? But I need to come up with a new plan, because now China's out the war. This is when China's finally gone. But I've thought, yeah, I've lost all of my South African land, South American land. But I need to take out Algeria. If I take out Algeria, I can end the war. And South African's economy is gone. All they have is nukes. So all I need to do is take out Algeria. But how will I do this? I've got bombers. But you can't end the war just by bombing them. I know that bombing them will help. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb them regardless, as I've got 100. But I'm just gonna slowly take their land, because I've got 5 cities in Turkey. I'm gonna use it. As you can see, the Middle East, I'm slowly biting down on the Middle East territory. I'm gonna send troops from South America and use that as an attack pattern. I'm gonna slowly send troops from the middle of Turkey just to attack. Yeah, by this point I've fully adapted to his nukes. This is why you get tech, by the way, because tech literally would have saved me here. These nukes would have been useless. But this war is feeling strained. There's like a thing which is just choking. I don't understand. There's something I'm missing. Some very big part that I just don't understand. I cannot grasp it. There's a lot of things that I'm seeming to not understand about this war. China, US, NAU's funding my enemies. China's motivating them, saying how they believe in them. They're nuking the ocean. What is happening? I'm also going to bomb Cape Town, because that's when I just started to realize, yeah, after this attack, I'm going to win. But because Algeria's eco is gone, because my bombers destroyed them. And I've also taken their land. I rule the seas. No one proves competition for me on the seas. I am the strongest. But this is where I started to realize, guys. After I lead this attack, I realize I am the Mughal Empire. I do not need to use troops from Turkey. I can just build a massive army in my country and send them by boat. I own the seas. Who's gonna take down my troops? I mean, if they get nuked, so bad. I've got 200 billion. I've got 16 million manpower. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing. I just realized now. I've been out. They've been mogging me in troop counts, but I'm literally I mock them in population, eco, and everything. I literally have 200 billion. They've got 15 million troops. All I have is 3 million. I didn't send any. I was afraid that I can't send them across Iran, gonna kill too many. I can send them across the sea. After this attack, if it fails, it might succeed, you know. I might not even need to resort to just sending troops. But if it fails, then I'm going to have to do that. But it's not that big of a deal. So let's speed this attack up. And now let's just enjoy the brutal Algerian massacre. I've got hundreds of thousands of troops. I've only got 4 million here, but they're still decimating the Algerians. The South African Union cannot even send troops. They're destroyed. Their eco's gone. And it's over for them. They've started to give up. But they're still nuking me, of course. I think he accidentally sent me like 5 million instead of Algeria, which I'm not sending back to him. But I don't really need it at all though. But Algeria is still troop mogging me. But I'm bombing them to ashes. And now my troops are coming in, because my troops from down in India are gonna start heading into his territory soon. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even made him yet. So I'm asking North American Union to join the war, just take some Algerian land, help me force peace them, and then leave. And he said no. He said he said he sides with Algeria. Really sad, but I don't really care at this point because I know I'm winning the war. My eco is terrible. I get that. I'm in a deficit. I've been in a deficit. I'm in an oil deficit. USA and NAU are challenging each other for first place. It's like the beginning of the game, you know. I was just someone, I was like a secret. No one really cared about me. But I am the honored one, you know. What can I say? I'm glazed, self-glazed, yeah. But they've taken over my Turkish land. South African Union finally managed to pull up an army and take over Turkish land, as China's also been funding Algeria. Really annoying, but because I don't think China wants me to come back, because if they come back, they know I'll be here for revenge. And I'm also bomber maxing, bro. I've got some crazy bomber counts. And yeah, so Algeria tried to contest me on the seas. You can imagine how that ended. I absolutely mugged him. And I'm also now finally sending my troops to Suez. He bombed Karachi with like 10 bombers. Morocco and Mauritania declared independence. The war is coming to an end. I am winning after this whole war. It was so long, guys. You don't seem to understand. But I am the only one who survives. This is over. I will make sure that South Africa is falling. The stability is on like 10. They're gonna be cooked. It's over. My troops have finally made it. I've made 10 million troops just to take them out. I could have made so much more. I've not even on limited conscription, you know. I've been holding myself back by just not sending in massive amounts of troops. I don't know what I've been doing. But yeah, Algeria is gonna be gone soon, and then I can force peace them. Like, South African Union's gonna be gone too. There's literally nothing they can do. The war's gonna be over. And then I'll probably recapture India and become first place again. Because I am the strongest. I need to make sure everyone in the server knows who is the #1 empire on this map. And of course it's me, but you know, they need to realize this. China needs cities for me to form. How ironic. Do I give it to them? You know, seeing that Eid was today, I'll give it to them because I'm so nice. What can I say? And there we go. Algeria is gone. Now, after a bit of development, I am first again. That just shows how good I am. No one can compete with me. I'm just the strongest. What can I say? After that massive war, in a year I recovered and absolutely dominated. China, I was ahead of China too. The gap is just slowly increasing even more. That's just how strong I am. What can I say? And let's see how much maximum war bonds is, because if I go max war bonds, it might make me crazy because I'm just the goat at this game. I'm gonna go soon now, and I'll be the strongest as I left. Now North America kind of wants the South American land, but I don't know if I should give it to them, you know, because oh my god, look at this brutal eco mog. It's crazy, you know. I was always the strongest, and this is my terrain. Huge, but I lost quite a bit, which is kind of sad. So I could cede it to them. Okay, I'm gonna cede it to, okay, that war, yeah. Yeah, that war. When I decide to cede it to them, oh my god, yeah, they're not getting nothing. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.